This the thing. I'm talking to Mac. Y'all want it one way, but it ain't that way. Y'all want to support the man when he's running on the Epstein files. You know, he's gonna release the Epstein file. He's gonna release the Epstein file. You know, and then he did backtrack. I will give him that. He did backtrack on it. You know, he was like, oh no, I'm saying, oh no. You know, but then he goes by and says, like, well, there was no Epstein files. There was no Epstein files. And then he gets upset with the reporter because she asked about him. Like, why are we still talking about Epstein files? Why are we talking about the current things that's going on? And then the fool gonna bring up the 2020 election. Like, dog, really? He thinks you're stupid. He thinks you're stupid. He thinks you're stupid enough to go along with anything he says. And some of you are. Sad to say, I'm not trying to be funny or talk down to you, but there was a post. When somebody had asked if Donald Trump raped your daughter, would you still support him? And they was like, well, it would break me to forgive him, but I would still support him. That tells me everything I need to know. And you say you're not in a cult, you're in a cult. You're in a cult if dear leader can do no wrong, if he can't be questioned. That's not right. We didn't do that with Biden, we didn't do that with Obama, we didn't do that with Clinton. Did we overlook some stuff? Sure, of course. Of course we did. We didn't overlook everything. Y'all overlook everything. I'm surprised some of y'all even asking questions about the Epstein thing. I guess that's the bridge the line that you just don't want crossed. I mean, for now. But, you know, eventually you'll accept pedophilia. You'll accept it eventually, because that's your guy. You know, he's already trying to blame the Democrats. It went from the files don't exist to Obama and Hillary wrote them, to them voting on it in the dead of night about whether to open them up or not. And of course, all the Republicans except one voted it down. Well, that should tell you everything. I don't care who's on that list. It should be exposed. And the people who are on it should go to jail. Democrat, Republican. But they're protecting people. He's protecting himself and he's protecting other people. And for y'all that say, well, when the Dems was in charge, why didn't they release it? Same reason. Well, except the difference is the Dems didn't run on it. We didn't run on it. We didn't make a whole bunch of podcasts about releasing the Epstein files. You guys did. Bongino, he had a whole podcast talking about it. And now that he's in a position where he can do something about it, no, it didn't exist. Epstein did kill himself. You know, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do get Ghislaine Maxwell off. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Then it goes away. Because she still knows stuff. Either they're going to unalive her, like they did Epstein, or they're going to let her go. But then it goes away. But then, essentially, you're protecting criminals. The law and order party, protecting criminals. You know, but at least we're locking those Mexicans up. Y'all have a good one, bro. She went one way, but it ain't that way.